Welcome back, traders. Second portion of our show, Market Movers. We can start with one of our big banks, J.P. Morgan, disappointing the street a little bit.
Yeah, J.P. Morgan came out here, Joel, with earnings this morning. The stock is trading down over a buck now at 35.77 after closing at 36.85. So it was that run up into earnings, and now they're selling it off. So it's like buy before and sell them after there, Joel. So looking at the charts here, this 36 area I was going to say might give you a little bit of support, but I don't think so now. It's trading 35.75, so I'd use maybe the 36 for your swing number.
Yeah, that looks good, Dennis. Got some good numbers for our folks here. We have bottomed out here in the pre-market at 35.69. Okay, Dennis. Now, if you go to the dailies and you take a look, you have Wednesdays and Thursdays low. You had one low at 35.76 and the other 36. So we open right into that area and then hold up and perhaps give a test in the mid 36s. If in fact it just cuts through that area hard, I would look for $35 in a heartbeat. 34.99 was the high on Monday, and 35.14 was the low on the 6th, or last Friday.
Moving on, Joel. Well, obviously, just we should just mention some of your other banks here. Might have sympathy moves here. We've got Citigroup trading down 60 cents, so maybe we should just do a quick technical on Citigroup because that is trading down pretty significantly with these J.P. Morgan earnings. I'm looking at the chart here at this $30 area, which was giving us some pretty good resistance back in December. A few sessions ago, we were topping out there, and then we broke out through the 30. So this is kind of your retest into this 30 area. Well, I'm sorry, we're actually at 30.95, but this could, if the stock was to come down to this 30 area, fall another 90 cents, then that would be the retest. What do you think about Citigroup, Joel? C.
It had a nice run, tested the $32 level, and now we're pulling back. I would look at this 30.86 level. That was a low from yesterday. Currently trading in that area. In fact, if this area can't hold, I would easily look for a test of 29.74, which was the 2-day low.
Diamond Foods, which is DMND, that stock's trading down significantly again here, Joel. Basically, the headline coming out is federal prosecutors are joining the SEC in their investigation, so something to do with some prices or something. But regardless, that's what's put the stock under pressure here over the last couple of months is this SEC investigation. When the feds are getting involved too, I think that's spooking the market quite a bit. So the stock closed at 33.13, is now trading $30.56, $30.50. So stock is going to be weak here today again. 26.11 is your 52-week low. I don't see that coming into play, but it's a number to keep in mind for you longer-term traders. What do you think on DMND, Joel?
Well, they came out. They crashed it down to $27, and pretty much it's been straight up since then. Believe it or not, with the stock trading down 2.5. But what I want our traders to keep an eye on here real closely in the pre-market is this 31.50 area. It is really having problems there. So if in fact they can't hold 31.50, I look to trade down to 29.50 and perhaps down to that panic low it made at 27.17.
DuPont was talked about on Jim Cramer's Mad Money show. He was featuring DuPont there last night. So if you're wondering why DuPont is trading up here on a day that we're down a little bit, it's because Cramer was giving us some pretty good props there last night. Symbol's DD. 48.5 is where I'm looking on this stock. I'm not sure. Maybe you can figure out. Well, here I'll try to grab those highs. They're back on earlier December, Joel. We were looking at that one high.
48.34, 48.
41, yeah. And the other one is 48. Yeah, 48.34. So that's an area where you're going to have some resistance. I'm looking at the book. I see a little bit of 48.50. So I'm thinking, you're going to get some high frequency sells maybe in these 38.30s, 38.40s, or I'm sorry, 48.30s and 48.40s. If we take out that 48.50, then all bets are off. But Kramer's giving it a little bit of pop up here this morning. What do you think on DD, Joel?
It did exactly 48.50 in the pre-market back. So look for resistance starting at 48.40 up to 48.50.
One other one here for you, MBLX. That stock is being it's going to be your big loser of the day. They're cutting their bioplastics business. ADM, which is Archer Daniels Midland, is actually pulling out of a joint venture with this MBLX. So they're just not having a good morning here whatsoever. The stock closed at $5.99. It's trading $2.80 here, Joel. So this is your disaster stock of the day. What do you think technically on this one?
Well, no one really got the memo. Uh,
All right, we're having a little bit of audio trouble here again, Joel. I'm just losing you here just for a second. Obviously, our Skype's not cooperating as much as we would have liked here. What do you think there again, Joel? Okay, looks like we lost Joel here just for a few minutes, but hopefully. Oh, are we getting you back, Joel? Joel, we lost you there for a few seconds. You got something for us on MBLX?
just looking at the major low, and this stock was 328, so we'll use that as a swing number.
Okay, other than that, what we have to keep in mind, there ain't a lot of specific market movers. We've got a couple downgrades, like in UPS as a downgrade today, so that's trading down a little bit. UPS is trading actually down at 73.65 after closing at 74.74. 75 is a huge number on that. I don't see that coming into play. We've got Met is getting a downgrade as well, MET, which is trading down a little bit here, trading down 60 cents at 35.39 after closing 35.93. So, but besides the analysts there really isn't a heck of a lot of other stocks moving. Now, overall, you got to remember it's option expiration today, so you'll have some excessive volatility at the open, as you know your option traders are closing out their positions or positioning, and there can be some institutional flow moving some stocks around for some funny reasons. So, obviously, you want to always try to take advantage of, if there's some prices that are being pressed away from where you think they should be at the open. But just keep in mind the extra volatility that we do see on these days. Anything you want to close with, Joel? Joel there? I think we're still losing Joel here. So we'll try to get those audio troubles fixed there. We're still experimenting with new software here, so we'll try to get the audio stuff figured out here over the weekend, and hopefully our shows will be a little bit more crisp for you coming on Tuesday. Obviously, Monday being Martin Luther King Day, we're off until Tuesday, so we will see you then. Good luck with this option expiration trading day.